Hello everybody, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 again tonight. I decided to do another recording before I call it. So we're going to go do some barn diving. We're going to go use one of our barn maps and we're going to go see about picking up at least a car, maybe a couple. So let's get on into it. Okay, we made it back into the garage here. Yeah, as you can see, I still haven't sold that car yet. I'm still crunching the mind about maybe doing a motor upgrade on it to see if we make any extra money off the deal. So anyhow, that ain't what we're here for. We are here to go hit a barn. So let's grab our inventory real fast. And I want to make sure we still got these parts. Well, they can stay there. That ain't no big deal. They're going to end up in the warehouse anyhow. So we're going to load us a map. Where's it at? Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Right over there. Alright, let's go there. Here they faced us looking at that one car. Let's see what's in the junk pile real quick. Good. Got a case here on the deal. Nice. Okay, so what kind of car we got here? It's another mod. It's a Shelby. This is the Mustang Shelby. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Did I read that right? $89,000? Holy crap, I hope that sells for a pretty penny. Not the limit garage. And let's see what else we got. All the junk piles except maybe over there. So what do we got here? Okay, this is a DLC, part of one of my DLCs, the Plymouth Roadrunner 426 Hemi. $30,000 for this old girl. So let's grab that, throw that in our garage. See what else is left here on the. Appears to be it. Kind of a small barn on this one. The barns can kind of vary at times, the size that is. So let's head back to the garage. Let's see if we want to pay for all that garbage. Alright, let's head back. Okay, so we have made it back to the garage here. So let's see what we got. I haven't even looked at our parts or anything. We just literally loaded in. So here's they're calling it just the Shelby Mustang, but it's the Mustang Shelby. Not a horrible looking car. It's not in horrible condition either. Whoops, I did not want to do that. I wanted to open the door. Let's have a seat. Oh, nice and cozy in here. Being a mod, that they did a pretty good job on the interior here. Can't look around as much that way. Doors are away. And let's try that again. Hard to see inside the car, but everything looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad, except that fuel tank's bleeding through the trunk. That's kind of unsightly. But other than that, didn't really look at the condition of the car. I just bought it. Number one, it's a mod. I'm trying to go through these mods. I've found quite a few broken mods that were pretty well broke. That's why this was so much. Look at the mileage on this thing. It's only got 6,519 kilometers on it. Not sure what that is in miles, but that's not very many kilometers. And here's what's interesting: we paid $89,000 for it. We could turn around and sell it right now for $92,000. So that's a little odd. Usually it's a little backwards. So that's going to be one of our considerations. You know, let's take this car. I'm going to move this car and I'm going to put it over on that third lift out there. That's going to be the back burner. We'll decide later if we're going to do anything with it or not. So here's our Roadrunner. I wanted to move it. Whoops, not to that lifter. Let's try it again. Move it where we can walk around, open the doors. Now that has a very clean body to it. Look at that. I don't see. Oh, never mind. I see rust now. But I mean, for the most part, this thing is pretty darn clean. It's in good shape for the body. Let's have a seat. Oh yeah, even roomier. Look at that. You can stretch your legs on both sides of the vehicle. Now that's nice. It's one thing I've always loved about the old cars. Yeah, all kind of stretching room and whatnot. Let's see. I can already see we're missing the top of the air cleaner cover. No telling what else might be missing under there. Overall, this one is actually a really nice looking car. Frames in 88%, interior 86%, I'm sorry. You have to excuse me when it comes to reading some of these. This laptop doesn't have the largest screen in the world, and I have to really lean in to read some of these. And I play with the computer pushed back where I got a little bit of room to rest my arm on something. So look at the mileage on this, or kilometers, I guess you could say, 261,000 and change kilometers. So this one won't take a whole lot of work, but it would be a fun project. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We don't have a whole lot of room left here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that one in the parking garage, and I'm gonna put our Mustang in the parking garage. We only got 2 vehicles out of the deal. We didn't spend a whole lot of money. Let's go hit another barn. Let's see if we can find something else. Get a couple more vehicles in our inventory. Let's see, that's down here this time. Alright, so let's go there. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we have arrived to our next barn. Way over there. Start to junk pile. Wood. Get our parts loaded up. Got a Mercedes here. 14 grand. Let's grab it. It's a DLC. That's cheap for a Benz. So, grab that, put that in the garage. That'll be waiting for us. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of these piles real quick. Many junk piles in here. Oh, just found another case. We didn't even open up the other case or look at the other parts we picked up. So what do we got here? That looks like a military Hummer, doesn't it? Yep, it's H1 Alpha. 136, almost 37 grand for it. It's in relatively decent condition. This is what's kind of nice when you come to look and want to buy a vehicle. You can look and, I mean, you're not going to get all the information in the world, but you'll get a lot of information. Looks like it's missing a seat. And also, too, you can do an overview of it and get an idea of how really bad this thing might be. Just like as if you're in, what's this seat that's missing? We'll have it back. thought we could get in these. So that's an interesting dashboard configuration. Don't really remember that in the H1s, but I might be misthinking. Don't like how the doors don't open very far. That doesn't open. That doesn't open. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and grab that. And that is also a mod. Okay, I think we've hit all the piles in here as well. Looked at that pile. Wasn't a whole lot in this one either. There's some barns that are actually pretty large. I'll have 3 or 4 cars, maybe 4. I know definitely 3. So, but anyhow, with that said, let's pay for our parts and go back to the garage. See you there. Okay, so we made it back to our garage here with our fancy little rides. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Got that one little fancy colored door. We never walked around this one, so I didn't know it was missing that. Flip the hood up here real quick. Don't know nothing about a Mercedes-Benz. This would be an interesting treat to work on. We'll definitely save this one for a possible build. That'd be a trick to drive, no wheel. But overall, looks pretty good. Be a decent little project here for us. Let's see, how bad was the condition on this? Yeah, she's a little wore out. She definitely needs a little work. So anyhow, let's throw this in our parking garage because that's definitely going to be a keeper. Now this one here, I'm not sure yet. Oh, the door opened more. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's take a... I think this door's our way. Well, that's about as close as we can get. So there's our interior of this thing. This is an interesting piece of equipment here. Normal? It's like a latch or a strap right there sticking out. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. But anyhow, let's see here. Is this open? Nope, it does not open. I'll probably remove it, but I'm not going to right now. Yeah, let's have a seat. A little bit of leg room. Definitely interesting, definitely different. So let's see what kind of a monster we got under this hood. Good Lord, I can't even see it. That looks like a V8. It's got 2 batteries on it. That's how a diesel would be. Walk around the other side, see what we can see here. So yeah, this one here is also going to be added to our to-do list. So I'm not going to do a video on every single one of these, but I am going to do a video on some of them. We will definitely probably do a video on this one and that Mercedes. The Roadrunner is an in-game, so it's you know, not as unique to give it a name. So yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. And on top of that, let's go ahead and put that in the parking garage. Get it out of the way of the garage here. Is this car here? And one neat thing about when you're looking at these, it gives you swap options here on the side, and it's just almost far enough away it's hard for me to read. So this has got the V8 1 carbon. I wish you could stop the scroller on this, but that's right there. And you can go all the way up, you know, you can do a V8 OHV. Like I said, it keeps moving. It's a 385. So I might look into maybe like this supercharged. And what I'll do is build that on the stand and then just swap them out. That's one thing that's kind of cool, is that you can pull the motor out and then you can just store the whole complete motor in the warehouse. And then you got a complete motor for another project, you know, saves a little time later on. So I'm probably going to see about upgrading the motor on this car. If I do that supercharged, that other hood would come in handy. So, and this motor here could be used on another project. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of this video here. I appreciate you guys showing up, and I'm going to be doing some thinking on what vehicles we're going to start toying with next. And so in the meantime, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've never been here before, feel free to subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. And I also stream over on Twitch when I'm available to do it and at home. So feel free to come over there and hang out with me when I'm live, and you can watch what I'm doing live and chat with me at the same time. So y'all have a good one, and I will see you guys next time. Later.